I'm Fancy Kelly, I'm Chief Executive of Blackwood, and I'd really like to welcome you to your time in working with us. I want to tell you a little bit about Blackwood and its history and what we do now. I hope this film overall will give you a really good sense of who we are, what we do, why we do it, and why that's important to our customers. So we've been in existence for over 40 years, and we were founded by a very inspirational woman, Dr. Margaret Blackwood, who was a pioneer and an innovator in the days when those words weren't used as frequently as they are today. And Margaret Blackwood had a disability herself, diagnosed at the age of 17, and she refused to accept that she couldn't live an independent life. So from Dr. Blackwood, we get our inspiration for what are the right things to do today to help people live independently. In terms of where we provide our services, we've got 1,600 houses, and we provide services to the tenants in those houses right across Scotland, in all of the mainland local authority areas. So in terms of that very wide geographic spread, we also try to do everything that's about personal care, personal service, and very much about the local neighbourhood and the local community. In our strategy, we have two main themes, and those are that we aim in everything we do to deliver value and quality for the customer, and that we want to invest in innovation. In terms of value and quality for our customers, really I translate that as that what we do every day matters, because that's what delivers the best value for tenants, for care customers, and it's also about quality. Blackwood will not accept poor quality. And the second one is investing in innovation. And for Blackwood, that's a really important and interesting part of the business. And I always translate that as that what we're trying to do is understand what's the best way we can deliver service in the future for our customers around innovation in terms of how we do that. Some of that's about technology, some of it is about our standard for accessible homes, and some of it is how we work in terms of, again, how we can change our business to be smart, to be agile, but always and every day to be customer focused and to care about what we deliver for our customers. It's important to me that you have a very strong sense of Blackwood's values and that you enjoy working here and want to be part of the Blackwood team that delivers the offer we have for all our customers every day.
Hi, my name is Emma Burney and I work in the Housing Department in the East Region, assisting the housing officers in housing management. It's important that all our tenants are fully aware of the responsibilities of paying their rent, as this helps us improve the service that we provide, making the developments areas where people want to live. As part of my role, I monitor rent arrears. If I notice a new arrear, I investigate why by contacting the tenant and assisting them with housing benefit inquiries.
I'm the Housing and Estates Officer for the North Region. I cover a really large area spanning about 125 miles from Aberdeen all the way to Invergordon. So there's a lot of local authorities involved. You've got Moray and Highland Council and of course Aberdeen City and Shire. Because I've developed quite a good relationship with my tenants, they know when I'm in the area. I send them regular written correspondence, I speak to them while I'm in the area, leave cards just to let them know that I've been there. So I have to give them the opportunity to get involved. Things like newsletters every 3 months, carrying out estate tours, annual visits, giving them a chance to get involved in things that go on in their area. Also asking for their opinions, things that they'd like to see in their development, or becoming tenant ambassadors out for the gardening, the cleaning contractors. Just little things like that, getting tenants involved, giving them a chance to have a say in what goes on in their area.
Our team is responsible for delivering that asset management strategy, which is about how we look after the buildings that we own. We spend around £900,000 every year on day-to-day repairs and void property maintenance. We try to get repairs done right first time to deliver the best service to our customers. We also invest around £1.5 million every year on planned upgrades to our homes, such as kitchens and bathrooms. It includes the recent lift replacement carried out at Laura Ferguson Court in Edinburgh, We got great feedback from the customers that lived there, and we even threw a party to celebrate.
As we move into welfare reform and budgets tighten, people's incomes lessen, it's really important that we give people the advice and information to help them deal with their financial situation. And we do that through our partnership with Shelter Scotland. Our tenants get access to dedicated advice workers who can help them through benefit claims, tribunals, managing their budgets and helping them apply for grants and extra funding. Our rent and service charges don't just pay for the bricks and mortar of our properties, they pay for our developments and our estates, they cover the cost of our landscaping, our planned maintenance projects, they pay for our housing officers and our office-based staff. They also pay for our extra services in terms of our shelter inclusion project and the work that we do with our tenant participation. The money that comes in also goes collectively into the business. It pays for our marketing teams, our finance service, our HR department. All of this comes together to help bring more business. Our housing teams deal with a lot more than the actual properties. They also deal with all the applications for housing that come in. They allocate the properties, decide who's going to get them. We also deal with when people live in the houses, getting them extra services, so putting them in touch with the social work department, getting them involved with third-party agencies. Our housing teams also manage the estates, so we look after the gardening contractors, any communal cleaning contractors that there are. We deal with environmental improvements to bring the developments up, and we also deal with tenants' involvement, try and get them involved in their developments.
She was in,
meetings.
yes, and never looked back. Just how much she's progressed. I'm nearly made redundant. Yeah, no, it was a brilliant setup, totally brilliant. And it really, really promoted her independence. Absolutely wonderful. I'd recommend it 100% to anybody that's thinking.
We currently deliver over 5,500 hours of care at home to over 550 customers. We have a reputation for delivering high quality of care. 90% of our own customers say they would recommend us to friends and family. As an organisation, we've been very successful in growing the care business over the past 2 years. We've increased the number of customers we deliver care to by over 120, and we've increased the amount of care we deliver by about 1,700 hours per week.
I'm a support worker at Blackwood Care. It's coming up 4 years now that I've been working at Blackwood here at Brown Court. I first started off at Blackwood as a relief member, also doing some responsibilities in the kitchen and on home care. I'm still very much loving my position here at Blackwood Care. I'm loving just coming in on a day-to-day basis as I'm full-time. On a day-to-day basis when I come into Blackwood, obviously personal care is one of the biggest main tasks that we do here in the morning and at night. We also do a lot of social things as well, like outings, appointments, etc., which is really good.
Hi, my name's Natasha. I'm one of the team leaders here at Blackwood's in Edinburgh. In the Edinburgh service we have care at home and housing support, where we support customers in their own homes, both in the east side of the city and the west side of the city. We also have our innovation project, which is a guaranteed contract from the City of Edinburgh Council, where we guarantee 2,000 care hours for all our sheltered housings all across the Edinburgh city, where we'll be taking over the care packages. During this time, including our Clevercog system, includes digital inclusion for all our customers, where they can get their rota client schedule on and see who's coming to them each day and each visit, which will show them a picture of the carer who's coming to see them, so it's for safety as well, and it's good for our home working policy. I was also lucky enough to be part of the night support service where we use Clevercogs, which is for an emergency responder service, which is in place to actually reduce the amount of sleepovers that we take out across the city, and it is working so effectively. We managed to reduce quite a few sleepovers within the short time it's been going.
I want to tell you a little bit about the services that we provide in Aberdeen and the North. We provide care at home services across the North, where we provide 24-hour care and support to adults with physical disabilities. All of our customers have varying levels of care and support needs, and they require our teams of staff to provide a level of service to them that's not only tailored to their individual needs, but provided in a person-centred way. Person-centred is really, of course, what we take for granted in our own lives. The quality of care and support that we provide across Blackwood to our customers is core to our business. All our customers to receive a high standard of care and support at all times and ensure that they can live their lives as independently as possible, and that our staff teams are proud of the work that they undertake on a daily basis.
My role is all about working with teams across the organisation to review our services and make sure that we're always looking to improve the value and quality that we offer. A major part of my role is making sure that we meet and even exceed the standards that are set for us by our regulators. So on the care side we have the Care Inspectorate, and they come in at least once a year to every one of our services to make sure that we're meeting the national care standards that are set by the Scottish Government. So that's 10 inspections a year that we have, so it keeps us busy. Then on the housing side we have the Scottish Housing Regulator. They can inspect as well, but they don't tend to do that as regularly. Instead, they ask us for a range of information, and we do that on a yearly basis. They use all that information to assess how we're doing, and that's measured against the Scottish Social Housing Charter. And that's what the Scottish Government have put in place that sets out the minimum standards that we should be aiming for as a social landlord in Scotland. It's really important to us that we engage our customers in a range of different ways that suit them. So we'll be setting up our plan for the future to look at surveys, events, and also using clever cogs to involve our customers.
I'm the Business Solutions Officer at Blackwood. I'm on the work of the Business Solutions team where we put technology into action inside the organisation. I've always said that every organisation is in some way a technology organisation, so I very much see Blackwood and Blackwood's future as being a technology organisation that delivers, top quality care and housing services to its tenants and its care customers. Part in all of this is to take the wonderful ideas that people in Blackwood come up with ways of improving lives for our customers, and to help use technology to put those ideas into action.
For these past 2 years, I've been working on our new technology-enabled care platform, Clever Cogs. Blackwood is about helping people live their lives to the full, and Clever Cogs is very much at the forefront of that. It enables our customers to live more independently, it's aiding self-directed support, and it's also supporting self-management. First and foremost, what we're here to do is improve the services that we deliver to our customers. Our customers now have access to a new digital calendar system. Essentially, this is now a new rota and care planning system. Where the staff come into being is that your day-to-day tasks will now be linked to how that appears on the customer device. Over the next 3 years, we will continue to equip our care and support staff with work phones, and those work phones will be used for you to monitor what your day-to-day tasks are, allowing you to respond to those tasks and have better planning day to day as you move from one customer to another in your visits. The staff have a pivotal role in the operation of Clever Cogs by being able to have better care planning and being able to understand our customers' needs better.
In 2014, we began the journey in developing the Blackwood House. The aim was to provide accessible, affordable, beautiful and connected homes using a range of assistive technologies and good design to help people live their lives independently and for longer. We will complete our first flagship development in Dundee and on the very site that we built our first homes. The Blackwood homes utilise assistive and digital technology, allowing our customers to control many aspects of their home. Our integrated Clever Cogs technology will allow our customers to change the way they interact with us and the wider community.
I'm Helen MacDonald. I'm Head of Human Resources and Organisational Development, and together with my team we're responsible for delivering the People Strategy. Our People Strategy ensures that we recruit, engage, develop and retain the very best people for Blackwood. We take this very seriously because every single one of you is critical for our success. We will be investing in your future through our extensive learning and development programme, and you'll also have a personal development plan to make sure that the training you receive is right for you and for your role. During 2016, we retained our Investors in People Silver Award and also gained our Silver Award for Investors in Young People. We are passionate about making sure that Blackwood is a great place to work for all our people. through providing opportunities, a positive working environment and competitive terms and conditions. We were delighted during 2016 to become a Scottish living wage employer. We want you to be a big part of Blackwood's future. We would like your ideas and your feedback, and this may be helping us to shape our services at a staff conference. We look forward to you being a huge part of our success, and welcome to Blackwood.